Have you ever stopped to think about how we understand each other? Language is a complex system of symbols and rules. It's how we share thoughts, ideas, and information. Semantics is the field that delves into the heart of this system. It helps us unpack the meaning behind the words we use. It's like a key to unlocking the secrets of human communication. Semantics is crucial because it allows us to go beyond the surface level of words. It helps us understand the nuances and subtleties of language. Think about it. A single word can have multiple meanings depending on the context. Semantics helps us navigate this complexity. Understanding semantics is essential for clear communication. It helps us avoid misunderstandings and misinterpretations. By studying semantics, we gain a deeper appreciation for the power of language. We also recognize the importance of using it carefully and thoughtfully. Words are more than just sounds or letters on a page. They are symbols that represent concepts, objects, and ideas. When we use a word, we're not just making a sound, we're evoking a whole network of associations and meanings. This is what makes language so powerful. Think about the word tree. It's a simple word, but it conjures up a whole image in our minds. A tall, woody plant with branches, leaves, and roots. We might also associate it with nature, shade, or even oxygen. All of these associations are part of the word's semantic meaning. The meaning of a word is not inherent in the word itself. Rather, it's something we learn through our experiences and interactions with the world. As we encounter a word in different contexts, we gradually build up a richer understanding of its meaning. This process of learning and refining meaning is ongoing. We're constantly encountering new words and new uses of familiar words. Semantics helps us make sense of this ever-evolving landscape of language. Context is everything in language. The meaning of a word or phrase can change dramatically depending on how it's used. Think about the word bright. It can describe a light bulb, a student, or even a color. Without context, we wouldn't know which meaning was intended. Context can be as simple as the words surrounding a particular word. For example, the phrase bright idea has a different meaning than bright light. Context can also be more complex, involving our knowledge of the world, the speaker's intentions, and even our cultural background. Semantics helps us understand how context shapes meaning. It provides tools for analyzing the different levels of context that influence our interpretation of language. For example, we might consider the speaker's tone of voice, the body language, or the overall purpose of the communication. By taking context into account, we can move beyond a literal interpretation of language and appreciate its figurative and metaphorical uses. This is essential for understanding poetry, humor, and other forms of creative expression. Language is deeply intertwined with culture. The words we use, the way we structure our sentences, and even the topics we choose to talk about are all influenced by our cultural background. This is why understanding semantics requires us to consider the cultural context in which language is used. Different cultures have different ways of expressing themselves. For example, some cultures place a high value on direct communication, while others favor a more indirect approach. These cultural differences can lead to misunderstandings if they're not recognized. Even seemingly simple words can have different connotations in different cultures. For example, the word dog might evoke positive feelings in one culture and negative feelings in another. This is because cultures have different beliefs, values, and experiences associated with dogs. Semantics helps us navigate these cultural differences by providing a framework for understanding how culture shapes language. It encourages us to be mindful of our own cultural biases and to approach other cultures with sensitivity and respect. Section 5. Semantic change, the ever-evolving tapestry of words. Language is not static, it's constantly evolving. New words are coined, old words take on new meanings, and the ways in which we use language change over time. This process of semantic change is driven by a variety of factors, including technological advancements, social movements, and even the influence of popular culture. Think about how technology has impacted language in recent decades. The rise of the internet and social media has led to the creation of countless new words and phrases, such as email, blog, and selfie. These words reflect the changing ways in which we communicate and interact with the world. Social movements can also drive semantic change. For example, the feminist movement of the 20th century led to a re-evaluation of language that was seen as sexist or discriminatory. Words like chairman and mankind were challenged, and more inclusive alternatives, such as chairperson and humankind, gained wider acceptance. Semantics helps us track and understand these changes in language. It allows us to see how language reflects and shapes our evolving understanding of the world. Section 6. Technology and Semantics, NLP and the Quest for Understanding. Technology is playing an increasingly important role in the field of semantics. Natural language processing, or NLP, is a branch of artificial intelligence that focuses on enabling computers to understand and process human language. NLP algorithms are used in a wide range of applications, from machine translation to sentiment analysis. One of the key challenges in NLP is teaching computers to understand the nuances of human language. This involves not only recognizing the literal meaning of words, but also interpreting their meaning in context, identifying humor and sarcasm, and even understanding the speaker's intent. Semantics is essential for NLP because it provides a framework for representing and reasoning about the meaning of language. NLP researchers use semantic technologies such as ontologies and knowledge graphs to teach computers about the relationships between words, concepts, and entities in the real world. As NLP technologies continue to advance, they have the potential to revolutionize the way we interact with computers. Imagine a world where we can communicate with machines as easily as we communicate with each other, where language barriers are eliminated and where information is instantly accessible in any language. Section 7. Artificial Intelligence and Language Teaching Machines to Understand Us. The quest to create artificial intelligence that can truly understand language is one of the most ambitious goals in computer science. AI systems that can understand language would have a profound impact on our lives, from automating customer service to providing personalized education. However, teaching machines to understand language is a daunting task. Human language is incredibly complex and nuanced. It relies on our shared knowledge of the world, our ability to reason abstractly, and even our emotional intelligence. Despite these challenges, significant progress is being made in AI and language understanding. Machine learning algorithms are now capable of generating human-quality text, translating languages with remarkable accuracy, and even writing different kinds of creative content. Semantics plays a crucial role in these advancements. By providing a framework for representing and reasoning about meaning, semantics is helping to bridge the gap between human and machine understanding of language. Section 8. Debates and Disagreements. Unraveling the complexities of meaning. The field of semantics is not without its debates and disagreements. Linguists and philosophers continue to grapple with fundamental questions about the nature of meaning, the relationship between language and thought, and the role of context in interpretation. One ongoing debate centers around the question of whether meaning is objective or subjective. Some argue that words have inherent meanings that exist independently of our thoughts and experiences. Others contend that meaning is constructed by the speaker and listener in the act of communication. Another area of debate concerns the relationship between language and thought. Some believe that language shapes our thoughts, while others argue that thought is prior to language. This debate has important implications for our understanding of how we learn, how we reason, and even how we perceive the world. These debates highlight the complexity of language and the challenges of pinning down something as elusive as meaning. However, they also demonstrate the richness and vibrancy of the field of semantics. Section 9. Beyond Words. Semantics in Nonverbal Communication. While we often think of semantics in the context of spoken or written language, it also plays a crucial role in nonverbal communication. Our facial expressions, gestures, body posture, and even our use of space can convey a wealth of information. Think about a simple smile. A smile can convey happiness, friendliness, amusement, or even sarcasm, depending on the context and the other nonverbal cues that accompany it. Our ability to interpret these nonverbal signals is essential for successful communication. Semantics helps us understand the meaning of nonverbal communication by providing a framework for analyzing and interpreting these signals. Just as we learn the meanings of words, we also learn the meanings of nonverbal cues through our interactions with others. By studying nonverbal communication, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and richness of human interaction. We also become more aware of the messages we are sending, both consciously and unconsciously, through our nonverbal behavior. Section 10, the future of semantics, new frontiers and discoveries. The field of semantics is constantly evolving as researchers continue to explore new frontiers and make new discoveries. Advances in technology such as machine learning and big data analysis are opening up exciting new possibilities for understanding language on a massive scale. One promising area of research is computational semantics, which combines linguistics and computer science to develop computational models of meaning. These models have the potential to revolutionize a wide range of applications, from machine translation to natural language generation. Another area of growth is cognitive semantics, which explores the relationship between language, cognition, and culture. Cognitive semanticists are interested in how our mental representations of the world are reflected in language, and how language in turn shapes our understanding of the world. As our understanding of semantics continues to grow, we can expect to see even more innovative applications of this knowledge in fields such as education, healthcare, marketing, and beyond. Section 11. Conclusion: the enduring power of language. Language is arguably the most powerful tool at our disposal. It is the foundation of human communication, the vehicle for our thoughts and ideas, and the means by which we shape our world. Semantics, the study of meaning in language, is essential for unlocking the secrets of this powerful tool. By understanding the principles of semantics, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and nuance of language. We become more aware of the power of words to inform, persuade, inspire, and even deceive. We also develop the skills to use language more effectively in our own lives, whether we're writing a novel, giving a presentation, or simply having a conversation with a friend. In a world increasingly dominated by information and technology, the ability to understand and use language effectively has never been more important. Semantics provides the keys to unlocking the full potential of language and harnessing its power to create, connect, and communicate.